Costume design is visual storytelling. The costumes tell the audience about the character and the story. Designers use visual metaphors as inspiration to create unified designs and imbue the costumes with an emotional value that conveys the theme of the playwright. For Marie Antoinette, director Sofia Coppola asked designer Melina Canonero to use the visual metaphor of a box of pastel macaroons. Melina designed imagery that was fluffy, light, and beautifully fragile, a perfect metaphor for the Queen's isolated, frivolous, and ultimately tragic life. In Titus, directed by Julie Taymor, Melina Canonero used the visual metaphor of a menage of toy soldiers from a variety of centuries to design Shakespeare's tale of the unending nature of violence and revenge that destroys generation after generation. Sandy Powell, for Cinderella, used a 1940s film aesthetic to design a fantasy film set in the 19th century. While staying somewhat true to the mid-19th century silhouette, she imbued the cruel stepmother and stepsisters with a harder 1940s silhouette and put Cinderella in a softer and more romantic silhouette. For The Light in the Piazza, I used a Joan Mitchell abstract painting from the 1950s as inspiration to create a visual metaphor of love and light. The Light in the Piazza is a bittersweet love story. As a young woman experiences the dawning of her love, her mother enters the sunset of her love life. I used the colors and the textures in the Joan Mitchell painting to convey the vibrancy of a emerging post-war Italy and to tell the story of the arc of love through the metaphor of light. For The Mystery of Edwin Drood, I used Toulouse-Lautrec to design the visual metaphor and the silhouette of the tragic and beautiful world of the murder mystery set in the dance halls of the late 19th century. To develop a visual metaphor, look to the script, find the themes intended by the playwright, discuss it with the director, and research artists working in the same time period. Using a visual metaphor is an important part of the art of theater.